it was a ghetto mess. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to VLOGMAS. We're having breakfast on the go. Okay, me and Anthony just left the gym, and then we went to our little protein headquarters shop that we always go to after the gym. It's kind of our thing. But I didn't get a protein shake this morning. I just went ahead and got a little meal with the beef, potatoes, and eggs. It's so good, y'all. Put some hot sauce in there. So good. Anyway, so we're back home, as you can see. Anthony went inside. I grabbed my bag, and I'm like, I'm about to go to the dealership, y'all, because my tires are tweaking. It's an inflation problem. You know, when the temperature changes, you get the tire pressure notifications. But I also hear like a sound, and I'm like, what is that? So I figured I'd just go to the dealership. Usually Anthony can just do the tire thing here because we have a pump. But I'm going to the dealership today because I want to ask some questions about that sound. I'm like, do I need brakes? Like, what is this? So that's where we're headed now. But since you asked, we did have a really good workout today. It was fantastic. I feel amazing. It was a really good workout and all of that. And I'll be eating and driving all the time, so don't try this at home, okay? I just don't feel like I have a lot of time today. I'm like, I need to go get this dealership thing checked out because I'm doing a lot of driving and stuff, you know? This is the season of running errands. Christmas shopping, Christmas decorating, all the foods, okay? Unexpected guests, planned guests, whatever. It's just a lot of running to stores, whether it's the grocery store, the department store, the mall, family events. It's just a lot of driving during this season. So I'll be finding out I'll be having like car problems and stuff during this season because I'm doing a lot more driving. But anyway, let's go do that. So I'll meet y'all there. Come on, let's go. Hi, Ann. 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 Okay, come on, let's go to school. Sweet girl. Can y'all see me? Good morning, girl. Well, listen, it's a gloomy day, okay? I just dropped Ann off at therapy. They were like, hey, Annie Banani. Girl, that's what they call her in therapy, girl. All the therapists call her Annie Banani. It's the cutest thing. I love nicknames. One of the ways I show affection for people is to give them pet names. I love that. So it's a busy morning. Already starting off, I got 2 appointments today. 2 calls that I have to jump on later this afternoon. And of course, I'm on my way to the gym. I need to catch y'all up on the last time I talked to y'all. I haven't vlogged for a couple of days. One, I've been trying to finish off the decorating, which I am. I'm done decorating, so get ready for the house tour video coming in the next couple of days. But the last time I talked to y'all, I was going to the dealership to get my air pressure checked and adjusted. Girl, remember when I was telling y'all that I suspected that there was something more going on with my car? Girl, when I tell you, see, I'm so glad I went to the dealership. That's why I don't be like doing DIY stuff with my car when it comes to this thing being under warranty, because you just never know. So y'all, how about I had to get both front tires replaced, and I had to get new rotors, new brakes, okay? A whole situation. I was at the dealership for like 3 hours, which is still pretty quick for what all they had to do, because you have to understand there was a lot of inspecting going on. They were trying to figure out the problem. But I knew I was hearing some weird stuff. I'm like, I'm hearing some squeaking a little bit and whatever else. So shout out to my dad for teaching me how to listen for problems with my car. I've never had a problem with that. I always know when something's wrong. I don't always know how to fix it. I don't always know what's wrong, but I be knowing something's wrong. So that's why I always take it to the dealership. Also, another thing, y'all, with the warranty thing, why you shouldn't do DIY stuff is because, well, first of all, if it's under warranty, just let them fix it, right? That's the obvious answer. But also, when you take your car to the dealership, when it's under warranty, even if it's nothing to worry about, even if they just send you out of there in 15 minutes telling you it's nothing, there's a record of those drop-ins, right? There's a record of you bringing your car in, and they get to go back. Everything is computerized. you know, and they keep notes and stuff, and they get to go back and look at your history with the issues that you've been having with your car, and that helps them with diagnostics, you know. So your car's on a warranty, just take it to the dealer. Like, here go y'all car back. Like, it's a problem with y'all car. Like, that's how I be feeling. So they were able to see that I was having a lot of air pressure adjustments, and they were like, it's particularly this front, like, passenger tire. We think it might be something wrong with it. And they, you know, did a deeper investigation. They were able to see that there was some kind of leak coming out of the tire. The tires were also worn, and they were able to see that the brakes were a little bit more worn on that one tire. So they ended up just replacing both, I guess, just to even it out. So yeah, and I also bought the tire warranty with this car. That's another thing I want to mention. I don't know about other dealerships, but if you have a BMW, definitely get the tire warranty, because I want to say these tires are like a couple to several $100s a piece. And I don't know exactly the pricing, but it's very important to get that warranty if you can. My balance when they got done fixing everything was $5. Okay, for this time of year with the potholes and all that stuff, there were a lot of people in the service area getting tire replacements, and I heard some of the conversations, and people were having to spend thousands of dollars to get their tires replaced, upgraded, whatever it was, because they did not have that tire warranty. So highly recommend. But anyway, y'all, so I felt like I was like low-key stranded at the dealership, and I had to like leave and go get Ann from therapy because her therapy program had ended. So I had to take Uber, y'all. Like, it was so survival mode. Like, it felt like the old days when I ain't have nothing, you know, no wheels, right? I had to get an Uber to pick her up and then bring her back, because they didn't have any loaners for me, and I wasn't gonna rent a car for that short amount of time. So girl, I had to go pick her up. And it was so funny because when I was in there picking her up, we had to wait a little bit for the ride to come back. So we were just kind of sitting in there. And girl, one of the parents came inside to pick up his daughter, and you could tell he had just smoked a blunt or something, and it was reeking. And when he left, girl, they were spraying air freshener. It was a ghetto mess. It was hilarious though, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, just spray the air freshener, you know. But it was funny though. One of those young dads. He can't be any older than 25. So yeah, I'm headed home to grab my pre-workout and all that stuff, and then I'll be heading right over to the gym. I'm gonna bring you guys along, okay? Where's Salsa Girl? Ann did not eat her breakfast this morning. Thank you, Jude. That's it, we're done. All right, leaving my gym. Great workout. Burned over 200 calories this time. It's kind of different when you're doing it by yourself and not the partner, because the rest that you get in between sets doesn't really apply because you don't have a partner. So my rests were abbreviated. So that's probably why I burned more calories. But anywho, time to run errands. Okay. It's a busy season. So I'm gonna try to get a couple errands ran really quick before I head home, because I do have those 2 back-to-back calls today. So I'm gonna try to get some stuff done right quick. I did the little update on my car, and it's kind of like when your phone has to get an update. Things are a little different when you hop in the car. So, but the updates are always good and beneficial. Improves your driving experience, your motor vehicle operating experience. So y'all, Uncle Tony didn't go to the gym with me this morning. He was very, very exhausted. He had a late night last night. He had a police event to go to. And then he got a call like in the middle of the night that one of their old military buddies had passed away. So he was kind of up all night grieving and dealing with that. My husband grieves differently from most people probably. If you think you're gonna see tears and this and that, you're not gonna see that. What you're gonna see rather is him isolating himself. So this whole like, oh, I wanna stay in bed and stay asleep. He's probably not even asleep. He's probably, you know, looking on his phone at old pictures and videos, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I just let him be. You can't force a person to be vulnerable or to grieve the way you would grieve. You have to just understand that everybody's different and you have to meet people where they are. And I've definitely had to learn that. As long as it's not anything that's unhealthy, I will not intervene. I'll let you, you know, deal with it the way you see fit for yourself. Because me personally, I'd be sobbing all day, but he just kind of stayed up late and didn't get much rest. So he's experiencing a mixture of getting some sleep and I personally think looking at his phone. So I'm gonna check on him when I get back. But for now, I'll give him his space and get a couple errands ran, okay? I need to go to the grocery store. Girl, we ain't got no food, okay? And I sure is hungry. Girl, people are looking at me so crazy with this camera because they think I'm recording them. They can't see where the lens is pointed. So people crossing the street and different things, they're looking at me real crazy. And in today's age, when you see somebody recording, it's like an indication that something is wrong and you're trying to expose it because you're gonna post it and be like, this person is breaking the law. This person is, you know, doing this or doing that. And it's like, no, I'm just vlogging because it's VLOGMAS. I got this stuff set up like a garage sale. But it's so much fun. Okay, I'm in Menards. This is my first time in Menards for the holiday season. So I'm looking at the trees and stuff. I love it here. Hi there, excuse me, do you know where I can find the command hooks? Command hook. Look, yeah, like the 3M adhesive hooks that you can like stick to the wall and hang like pictures on them and stuff. Right here? No, not the ones that go into the drywall, but like they're like adhesive. So they just stick onto the wall, but they're by 3M. I feel like it would be on this side of the store. That's why I came over here. Like it probably would be over here. Those little things are, oh, you know what? They are down here. Yep. I think they're down. Yep. Thank you. Found them. So when she came over here, I'm like, that's where they are. Never get enough of these. Just put me on the subscription list. Okay. Let me get, wait, that's 3 pounds. Yeah, let me get a couple of the 3 pounds. These are so expensive. These are like $8. That's a lot. That's a lot for 2 plastic hooks. I ain't even gonna hold you. I wanna try this. Okay, let's get out of here. I just got my garbage bags and things. Let's go home. Okay, you guys, I got my calls done. Okay, picked up Ann. Oh my God, y'all should have saw me, the gymnastics I was doing to get there on time. Y'all don't even want to know, okay? And now I'm just about to open up a package that I got. This is something that I ordered for the dining room. Salsa's outside and she's pissed about it. She does not want to be outside, but hold on, honey, you gotta pee and stuff, and you can come back in. I think Anthony took her for a walk earlier, and then he let her run around in the yard. Because, you know, they need exercise, too. That's the thing. You gotta walk them, you gotta let them run outside, because inside the house is just not enough space. All right, so I got 2 of these sets here, y'all. These are just some glasses for the table. Can y'all see me? I feel like the lighting is real bad. Sorry. This is Lumi and Numi. I ordered this on Amazon. I don't think they're anything special. They're just glasses, but I'm gonna show y'all why I had to have these ones in particular. I wanted these because they have the gold trim along the mouth part. So that's why I wanted these. And they also have like that, I don't know if you guys can tell, but you see how it's like kind of hammered almost? Like, what is that called? These indentions? You can't, well, you can feel them a little bit if you go like this, but that's why I wanted them. These are giving holiday party, right? And I wanted these for the dining table. So they only come in sets of 4, so I had to get 2 sets. Hold on, Ann. Hold on, Ann. And then it comes with like this wine stopper. Y'all see that? Hold on, Ann. Yeah. So because I ordered 2 sets, I'm getting 2 of these, which is kind of nice. Put a nice bottle out. You know what I'm saying? It could be so nice. I just like the idea of everybody sitting down at the table, enjoying dinner together at the same time, passing around the serving dishes, or even walking around the table and making your plate, and then just sitting down enjoying a bottle of wine, a bottle of Prosecco, whatever, and just enjoying each other's company in a circle. Like, I love that idea of sitting down and having dinner together. When we were growing up, we did that a lot, just out of convenience. It just made sense to cook one time and have everybody eat it once, you know. But I feel like in modern day times, where the moms are not stay-at-home moms, they go to work, the husband goes to work, the kids go to school, everybody's eating at a different time. And I like the old days of when, you know, everybody ate together. Hey, come here, sweet girl. Come here. I'm gonna put these on the table and see if I like them. And you guys will see it all in either tomorrow's vlog or the vlog after. Hey, put that down. Because we're gonna be filming the house tour. Y'all, the house tour is delayed because I had to wait for Anthony, okay? Because I need someone to hold the camera for me. So I had to wait for an off day where he doesn't have any plans for us to film it. Sweet girl. Plus I've still been working on the house and stuff. So let me not, you know, I've been doing that. Okay, y'all, so I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the other one and set all of the glasses out. I'll put a link below if you guys are interested. These are so lightweight too, by the way. I feel like the ones I get from Ikea are heavier than this. So I like them, y'all, and the biggest thing was finding them with the gold on the trim. I had to have that for this particular look. And I was looking everywhere, y'all. I went to Pottery Barn, nothing. They had, well, let me give Pottery Barn credit. They had the glasses with the gold trim, but they were stemless. I wanted the ones with the stem. So I went across the way to Williams-Sonoma, because they usually have, like, you know, a nice inventory of glasses, different varieties. But girl, they had all the most beautiful crystals, but none of them had the gold trim. So I really wanted the gold trim, so Amazon hooked me up or whatever, you know. I need to wash my dishes. Look at that, y'all. It's a mess. So I'm gonna be putting these drumsticks in the oven, okay? All right, you guys, it's time to season this meat. Keep these little latex gloves in the laundry room. And when I went back there, I noticed that Sansa's little food particles had been cleaned up, so I'm really happy about that. Anthony did it. I complained enough. Okay, so here's the chicken, y'all. I just put some olive oil on it, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my seasonings. Why did I put the gloves on? Why did I put the gloves on? For seasoning, I'm going to use, I really love this, y'all. This is my favorite sea salt. I got it from Mariano's. And I'm going to put a little cayenne pepper. onion powder, black peppercorn, and then a little garlic salt. Okay, here they are, you guys, nice and seasoned. This is gonna go in the oven for a little bit, and then I'm gonna make like a creamy mushroom gravy, I guess, for it, and then we're gonna eat it with some rice. I was back there doing laundry, and I want to share with y'all that I was able to wash this along with the towels and stuff. So this is the little device that you put in your tub so you can rest your neck on it, and it gets dirty, you know, just like a bath towel would get dirty. So I was able to wash this in the washing machine. So if you have one and you didn't know that, let's do it. Wait, Ann, go in your bedroom. Look what you have. It's a beautiful wreath. You can't touch it. You can't touch it. You like it? You like it? I think this means we like it. We like it. Stop it, girl. You like it? I got her this little mask with the wings when I was at the dollar store earlier. It's like a soft foam material. Let me help you put it on. Yeah. I knew she would like it. I also got her some more mustaches for her Mario costume since the original mustache got lost somewhere. Here, Ann, put on the wings. Here, put on the wings. Ready? Yay! You like it? Isn't it so much fun? You look like one of the PJ Masks. You look like one of the PJ Masks kids. Now she's in dress up mode. You about to be trying on stuff, Ann? Sweet girl. Let me see.
Silly. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all, Ann just called herself a green bird. Yeah, Ann, I guess you could say that.
Bird.
Green bird.
Bird. Bird. So silly. Hi, silly. Yes.
Are you a green bird? Here's something else that we got, you guys. One of my friends actually sent this to us. So everything is like that hook and loop Velcro situation. So it's kind of like a pin the tail on the donkey concept, but instead of a donkey, it's a Christmas tree, and instead of tails, it's a bunch of like Christmas themed objects. So you got the reindeer, you got candy, you got snowflakes, Santa, a snowman, all that stuff. So I'm gonna prop this up on her wall. I had put a command hook right here just for this purpose. We're gonna prop it up right there. And this can be, you know, turned into a game. It could be a contest, it could be a race. You could do it with the blindfold if you want. I think this can be played with in a lot of different ways. For Ann, we'll probably just do a kind of like you copy what I do kind of game, where if I put like a snowflake up there, for example, and then she'll kind of go through and find the snowflake and then put it up there with mine. So there's different ways of making this work based on your child's individual development.
So
No.
White.
Here, it's a snowflake. You got to put it up there.
Snowman.
Snowman. You have to put it on the square. Get it. Put it on this one. Put it up here. You have to put it on here, Ann. There you go. Try it with the candy cane. Okay, we'll dance before you put it up there. Uh-oh. You gotta make sure it's connected. Ann, you did it. So how about a boot or a stocking? Good job. All right, we finished it. Mommy had to help a little bit, but we got them all up. This is gonna be so much fun. Getting us through the holiday. Gives Ann something to do activity-wise. You like it, Ann? She had to figure out the Velcro to Velcro part. So that's what we need to work on because she gets that she needs to put them up there. So we'll play with this a little bit more, y'all, but this is good for her like fine motor skills and stuff. And also helping with like matching and then just like making the connection between like Christmas related items and like the reality of Christmas, you know. This will kind of help her understand what is going on at the current. All right, Mommy. Turn that back on. She likes to be in the dark sometimes. That's why I keep her little night lights on. Mommy's gonna go check on the chicken, okay? Girl, that chicken smells so good down there. Smells so good. Sansa's eating. Eating outside today since it's not too cold. Y'all see that full moon back there? Full moon. So y'all basically spent the whole day with me today. Ooh, my hair looks such a mess. I need to wash it. I'll probably do that maybe in the morning because I don't think it's gonna happen tonight. But yeah, wash it, blow dry it, and then I'll be able to reset my style. You know what I'm saying? So the rest of the ingredients for the chicken, some mushrooms, and I think I'm just gonna throw this broccoli in here before it goes bad. Wash my hands. Okay, here's the chicken. And it's kind of tender, right? It's been in for about 35 minutes. I usually do about an hour. So I would say it's about halfway. And so at this point, I'm gonna add in my heavy whipping cream. And as you can see, there's lots of chicken seasoning, drippings type of stuff at the bottom down here. So I think that's enough to season the cream. Most of this is gonna cook down and enter the sauce at the bottom, but I can't be too sure. So I'm gonna add a little bit of extra seasoning on top and then I'm gonna put it back in the oven. See, I be having tricks up my sleeve. This will take care of all of the complex flavoring and all that stuff. I'll just throw that in the cream, right? You gotta have some tricks ready to pull them out at every turn. Okay, I added a little dried herbs to it. All right, now it's going back in. While I wait for my food, I'm gonna have a whiskey cider. Y'all, this is so good. Nice and warm. We were drinking these at my sister's house for Thanksgiving. Basically just an apple cider with some Fireball. You can put whipped cream on the top and add like your cinnamon sugar, you know, sprinkles or whatever. But I'm not gonna do all that right now. I'm just gonna drink it as is. Y'all, it's so good. Goes down warm. You get that cinnamon spice feel, so nice. And the recipe basically is whatever your favorite apple cider is, 1 part apple cider, 1 part Fireball. The reason you want to do it equally like that is because that Fireball has a lot of cinnamon and sugary flavoring. If you use a regular whiskey, you probably want to do like 2/3 apple cider, maybe 1/3 whiskey, just depending on how strong you want it. But this is the perfect blend, like, and I only need this much because this is gonna be a nice little nightcap, you know what I'm saying? Just super good, y'all, super good. And then look, I had came across some gingerbread Madeleines. Girl, look how many we ate. So delicious. This goes really good with the whiskey cider. Y'all, I was dipping it in there, okay? Okay, chicken looks ready. I'm just gonna turn the oven off. This is how it looks fresh out the oven, y'all. Just gonna stir it up a little bit. That mix that I put in here doesn't really have to cook. It's really just like a flavoring type of thing, but I did leave it in for a little bit so that it could really blend well with the cream. And I think I need to let this sit a little bit so it can thicken. I didn't add any cheese to the cream this time, so it's gonna be very like cream tasting. I'm gonna let it rest so it can thicken, and then we're gonna dive in. And the basmati rice is done. Y'all, this is the only rice my dad will freaking eat. He hates soggy rice. And basmati, listen, you don't even have to have rice cooking skills to make basmati. Like, this is the easiest rice to make. Girl, stop playing. This looks so good. And it tastes amazing, okay? Listen, y'all, these husbands don't be caring. Don't be in the kitchen stressing out. Girl, get you some cheat codes that you can rely on. Okay, these husbands gonna eat it. They just want to, look, they'll eat whatever you make as long as it's good. So just make sure it's good in the end and a little bit healthy for them, you know, and they're gonna love it. Y'all, this is delicious. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my dinner, y'all. Anthony is at work, so me and Ann are gonna nibble on some chicken before we get wind down for bed, take our baths and all that stuff. Anthony was not in today's vlog at all, y'all, because he just really was not feeling it. He's very upset right now, like just overall it's just radiating out of him. So hopefully, you know, after the funeral and stuff, he'll start to come back around. But right now, having to grieve and go to work and all this stuff, he's really just not in good spirits. So guys, send him positive energy and we gonna get through this. And yeah, you guys didn't see me yesterday, so I wanted today's vlog to be a little longer. And then you guys will see me, of course, tomorrow. Tomorrow's vlog is gonna be really fun because we're taking Ann to the Nutcracker immersion event in Chicago. And I'm so excited about it because we could never take her before, but now she's gotten a little bit better with being a part of like exhibits and stuff. So we're so excited, y'all, to be able to enjoy a whole lot more with Ann this year versus previous years, because you guys know she has autism, so she's on her own schedule. So finally at 6, you know, we can start doing like fun Christmassy stuff. So I'm really excited about it. So I'll definitely be bringing you guys along. So tune in for tomorrow's vlog for sure to see how Ann enjoys her time at the Nutcracker show. All right, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, what Ice Cube say?
Hey, come back.
Bye.